So this is boxes and anchors here. Um, so with this new meta, I've basically become a bot lane Shaco one trick. I play in the ADC role though. I don't play it support, but I'll play it ADC. So this game is just gonna show what I do to win games. This game is pretty interesting, I think. I won the game for my team in the end. So I'll start with what is it called? I can't click on it.
30 seconds until
I'll start with the Hunter's Potion. The one that has... No, it's not Hunter's Potion, but no, the refillable. I'll start with the refillable, and then I'll go with the Dark Seal as starting items. I used to go with the Ring, but I found that the Dark Seal works just as good and you might spiral out of control. To leash, you just put one box. The support and jungler will be fine with the one box, and then I'll set up kind of a trap here. If I'm playing on the opposite side of the map, I'll just place a box trap here and hope that their bot lane walks in, and it's a pretty easy first blood if they're stupid about it. Let's see. I think I want to turn on Fog of War. Turn off Fog of War. Oh, where is it? I just want to show blue side. Alright. So let's see how this goes. So I place them in such a way that they don't pop when the lane gets here. And I'll place a box kind of in the middle once they've passed. CSing is really just your back stabs. It's really how you CS. She started with a red trinket just to try to screw me over. In the end, both of them get a red trinket just to deal with me. But that's okay. You just put your boxes in areas where, you know, you keep them spread out so that they can't clear them all. Shaco bot lane works best with mage supports. Brand, Zyra, Lux. I even duo with a Rakan sometimes. It's like a full AP Rakan build. Works really well. Horn's getting chased, we try to help him. But nothing comes of it. I have 3 boxes here, just in a line. I don't really go for any particular configuration, just as long as they're close together. And yeah, you want to use your backstabs. The reason why you want to mage support is so you can zone them. They can't really get to lane right now because Brand will just keep on zoning them. And even if you take damage, it doesn't matter because they'll try to go on you, and the boxes will kill them. By the way, this elo is gold 1. I'm trying to get to plat right now, and this is the only way I can do it. Brand does pretty good damage. Even though you get low on health, you can just stay in lane because you have your backup here. And we don't really know where Master Yi is. It doesn't matter. If he comes in here and gets hit by the boxes, he's dead. That's one good thing about the Shaco bot lane, is that even if they gank, your boxes will do basically all 3 of these people's health if you stack them right. So of course they have the trinket, so they're just going to try to clear out all of my boxes. I walked back in there, which is really dumb of me, but we got the Kaisa. Brand lives. Also, since I died before, I think I have a stack on my Dark Seal. I run Teleport, Ignite, of course, just so that I can get into lane. I'll sometimes run Heal. For example, if my support took Ignite, I would run Heal. That works just as well. But he took exhaust, so I took ignite. You always want to max W first. I max E second. I don't find having a longer stealth time very useful. Also the AP ratios on it suck. Farming under turret with Shaco is kind of hard. But if you get your backstabs right, you can do okay. But you always want to try to keep the lane pushed. That's what you want. He missed his stun there. The box would have feared on top of the stun, and Kai'Sa would probably have been dead. There's a pretty interesting play coming up. Mainly how you win lane is if their ADCs are very greedy. In gold and plat, the ADCs are very greedy. They like to go in without realizing it, or go into sticky situations they can't get out of. Also, when I'm playing Shaco, I like to ban Janna, and I like to ban Alistar because he can soak up the box damage. And of course, she tries to go in and flashes, and then dies to the 2 boxes here. And that's why you want to have multiple boxes, is after one fear they might flash on you, and then you have another box to fear them again. So I go back, it's not saying what I bought. I always go, my build path is always Proto Belt, and then Zhonya's, and then I'll go Lichbane, and then I'll go Rabadon's Death Cap, and I'll always go with the Lucidity boots for the CDR on my spells and abilities. I'll probably show masteries at the beginning of the video, or at the end. I don't know. So she goes up too far. I have a box here. It doesn't fear them, but I also have level 6, so it doesn't matter. She flashes out. But yeah, AD carries, they kind of disrespect the Shaco because they don't ever see it in bot lane. They don't know how it works. Like Pink Ward will go top lane and support, or mid lane. I'm the only one I've seen that tries to go bot lane ADC Shaco, like actually taking the CS and farm with the mage support. I haven't seen anybody else do this, and so decided this would be a good game to make a video about it. As for the rest of the team, it doesn't really matter what they're doing. All that you're focusing on is bot lane and pushing. So we're gonna push like till the end basically. Shaco is not about carrying. Once you get to the Lichbane, all that you're trying to do is you're trying to take towers and just win the game. Team fights are very bad for you unless you stack your boxes in an area like Dragon or Baron Pit. Then you can team fight, because the enemy team will go in and get screwed by the boxes. So, is Brand gonna win this? He does. That's another reason why you want a mage support, is because if the mage support gets killed, yeah, like that's pretty nice. If your mage support gets killed, that's how they get gold, and they'll just go straight AP. Let's see, Horn versus Yi, who's gonna win? He got clapped. Oh, I purchased my Hextech Proto Belt right here. The reason why you want to go Hextech Proto Belt first is so that it makes it easier for you to farm, and you can clear waves. You can clear waves a lot faster. Also the CDR, the health, it gives you some sustain in lane. With the extra health, it's really nice. Another thing about ADC Shaco is that you can you can send the clone under turrets and it won't aggro it. And so look at all that damage just by the clone itself. Just by the clone. She's already chunked to that much of her HP. The Soraka will heal her, but not very fast. And then I have the boxes behind me just in case anybody ganks. If anybody ganks this, they're basically dead. So Brand gets greedy right here, I think. He gets very greedy. Yep, he flashes in, he does the ult, but it's okay. He gets a kill on him. Now Yi is gonna try to go in on me. I have 3 boxes here. Except his ult makes it very hard to kill him because he runs away from the box damage. I use my stopwatch. I'm dead here. Ornn won't be able to clean it up right away. But that's a problem with Yi, is Yi, even though you fear him, he always runs in the opposite direction. Like, I hate it. Because he can't be slowed. But Ornn gets the kill here. Stopwatch to live. And then I TP back in with my teleport and I take this tower. That's all you want to do. You want to take towers, you want to push. I don't know if I kill her here. I might actually die. No, I don't die. I deceive out. She was close to dying. I still have mana, and as I said, health doesn't really matter. As long as you have your boxes around you that can fear and heal. Your boxes, I mean, your health really doesn't matter. Also at this point, I'm pretty sure I have a few stacks on the Dark Seal, so it gives me plenty of AP. What's my AP at right now? 139? It's pretty good. So Yi's gonna try to come in here. He gets feared by the box. I ignite him with the E, and then Brand finishes the kill on Kai'Sa. So health doesn't matter as long as you get the fear off, you're okay, and then your mage support will provide CC and damage on top of your boxes so that the boxes keep on hitting them. Because that's where all of your damage comes from basically until you get your Lich Bane. Is your, well, for one thing, your Electrocute proc, Ignite, your E, and then boxes are the main source of your damage. You want to always have boxes around. And then for masteries, I'm running, well, for runes, I'm running Electrocute, Sudden Impact for the extra lethality and Magic Pen. It works every time you deceive, basically. What else do I go? I think I'm going Eyeball Collection, just because on top of the Dark Seal, once you start getting kills, you get a lot of AP from it. And then finally, I go Ingenious Hunter, because I want my Proto Belt cooldowns to be as low as possible. Also, eventually, I'm getting Zonias. So, Zonias and the Proto Belt cooldowns need to be extremely low. Lucidity Boots, I think, helps with that as well. And then, on the second part of the runes, I take Stopwatch. And then, I don't know what it's called, but it gives you the 5%, it gives you the 5% bonus item cooldowns, your general cooldown reductions. So in the end, I'll have 45% CDR after Sheen, Zonia's, Lucidity Boots, and Proto Belt. That's 45% cooldown reduction. The Brand should have ulted the Kai'Sa so that she would have died, but I have a box here, and so she'll die. And then she can't do anything. And then I always put my boxes. I don't ever use my boxes to clear a wave. That's what Proto Belt is for. Otherwise, I'll put them as an escape. Also, she gave me blue buff. That's really nice for me. I can just sit here and keep on I fucked up my ward. Alright. So yeah, Proto Belt cooldown, slow as possible, with Ingenious Hunter, and then the 5% cooldown reduction. I really don't know what that thing is called. I should look it up. Can I press C? No, I can't press C. I can't see the extra whatever. Stay on me. Now she's gonna use her trinket. She gets rid of all of my boxes here. That's pretty bad, but I can just keep on putting them behind me. Do I have Hourglass yet? The Zed just goes in and murders him. I ult to avoid the tower aggro. He's gonna come in here. Yeah, I have Zonius. So I have Zonius, he tries flashing, but the box gets the fear, and then Ignite kills him. So it's a very good counter pick against Yi, I found, actually. Even though the fear on his ult is kind of annoying. If he ever tries to go in on you, he's dead. And he can't do his healing, his W very long. I'll place a box on top of him and fear him out of it. Notice I'm super low health, like all the time. Doesn't matter. If I have blue buff and mana, just keep on placing boxes. They can never touch me. Soraka has Trinket now too, so we're working against 2 Trinkets. And you can see what we've done. I mean, we've had minimal interactions with our other teammates, but they keep on ganking us, the enemy team, and they keep on dying or getting nothing from it. Proto Belt is very useful for clearing waves. So right now I think I have like 25% cooldown reduction. Next I'll go for my Sheen. She's dead here. My Ignite got her. Your ultimate can be used to avoid damage. So whenever Kaisa or anybody tries to go in on me, I'll ult. It gives you a period of not being targetable. I'm gonna try to go in. I E the minion so that my box doesn't proc. You always want to save the boxes. I mess up here. But the box here will get the Soraka, and then Bran flashes out. She's dead. The minions help me with that. I won't usually upgrade my... I won't ever upgrade the Dark Seal into Magi's, just because you're going to die. You're going to die a lot. Really, your only objective is getting towers and killing the ADC, if not just dying to kill the ADC. Your goal is to make the game a 4v3. Your team 4 somewhere else, like Baron, or other objectives, and then yourself, which I just TP'd here, and then yourself going against 2 champions at once. Because Soraka's not going to be able to deal with me here. Somebody else is going to have to come. So I get some free turret aggro, well, turret damage. The clone is very good at that. You always want to use your clones to try to damage turrets. I brought it down below half health. So since there's 2 people here trying to deal with me, my team can go and do something else. She's very low, I don't know what she's doing here. She's gonna proc all these boxes, so I'm just gonna Q in on her. And we'll get the kill. They don't want to chase. The enemy team doesn't know if you have more boxes, so eventually they're just gonna be afraid and not go in on you anymore.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Which is good for me. As for CS, I'm getting far better CS than this Kaisa, just because I can stay in lane longer. With teleport, I never have to lose experience. My brand dies here. I want this blue buff. It takes me a while to get it. I really want the blue buff, man. Just give it to me. I got mana for a box, so I get it. Got some... I see her here, so I want her to walk in here. I can practically one-shot her at this point. If she walks into any box. I think yeah, I have Ignite up, so I'm looking. Also with the Zonias, you get quite a lot of armor. I don't have a lot of magic resist. Magic resist isn't really an issue because my ults can prevent damage hitting me from mages. Also right now, there's so many 80, like Zed, Irelia. There's a lot of 80 meta right now. She's gonna try to go in on me here, I think. Nah, I just die. But it's no big deal. The boxes do quite a bit of damage if they stay on them. So they're gonna try to get Dragon here. I still have a box here that I placed earlier that prevents her from going in too soon. Our name is just going in. We get that, and then I think Nasus might get a kill here. The Brand got a kill on him. Here, let's watch that. Because, I mean, a mage support is where it's at. You want a mage support for this reason. Is because they can do damage in your absence. Because again, you're trying to draw 2 or more people to you alone so that your team can get other objectives. And we'll see that soon. That's why you want a good mage support. I prefer Zyra the most, just because her plants mixed with the boxes is disgusting. Boxes and plants, it's insane. So we're gonna kill the Kaisa here with the Ignite. I ult just because I don't want her to get her proc. Do I have Lichbane? Yeah, I have Lichbane. I have Lichbane now and my Lucidity boots, so I'm at a full 45% cooldown reduction. That makes my ult cooldown less than like 40 seconds. My boxes are every 9 seconds. With the AP, the boxes will survive an extra 13 seconds on top of the minute. Let's see, what damage do they do? They do 95 plus 53 magic damage. That's insane. So we're gonna see what we can do here. I think I just die. Yeah, I just die here. But that's alright. I got 2 people. I got 2 people to come to me. And my team was able to kill the Soraka. But Ornn died as well. So this is still okay. So right now I'm looking at the waves. This is pushing. And I really want this tower dead. So even though your team may feed, like, this Echo is really scary. So it doesn't really matter that your team is feeding or whatever, because I'm just going to teleport top, because I know that they're all right here. Ults, and just take the turret. He's coming for me, but I know I can get this. I put a box there, so he's just gonna get feared back into the clone. The E damage is still pretty good here. I'm trying to work for my Rabadons. That's another reason why you always want to push. I mean, yeah, you just want as much CS as possible. So I have 2 boxes here. I'm trying to prevent these from getting my boxes, but they're collapsing on me. But since there's like 3 people here, my team gets to go vids. And I think they get a kill here. Yep. Irelia was alone, and so she died because all of her team was trying to deal with me. And I'm still up here, still pushing. The Lichbane gives me mana. The Dark Seal, I don't think I have it though, gives me some mana regain as well. The Kaiser just speeds here. Now since they're fighting, I get to just push for towers for free. So I think I get this. The boxes work very well to help you with turret damage too. Between your clone, yourself, and a box, the turrets are always dead. Also, resetting the clone to you is good because it will blow up and provide you with 3 more boxes. I think I had Zonia's there. I just didn't use it. But you can see the damage. You can see the damage that's being put out. I still have boxes here, so even though there's boxes left over, they can still keep the lane pushed for you. So if you have teleport, you can just use the teleport and keep on pushing the lane. We have a big wave here. I see that. I also have a ward here. So there are options. This Nasus took the wrong runes at the beginning of the game, by the way. He took Electrocute and Ignite. He wasn't supposed to take that. He said that he messed up, but it doesn't matter. My ult cooldown is on a 55 second. E is maxed. That's on a 4.4 second. And my Deceive is on a 8.25 second cooldown. So very low cooldowns. Lichbane really helps with the backstabs. Lichbane backstabs do really well for wave clearing with the Proto Belt. And then Electrocute just tops it all off. So I see both of them here. I put the box behind. Now he alpha strikes. He alpha strikes onto the Zed back here, and then the box hears him. And then he dies. Now I'm over here. I deceived over the wall just to get the inhib. So everybody else is fighting over here. I really don't care what they're doing. I just want the objectives. So now I'm going bot lane to push this. Yep, that's how that shit goes. Wait, is this microphone even on? Yeah, microphone's on. I was worried for a second. So this is just gonna keep on pushing now. So I can push this for free. Between these super minions coming in, me pushing bot lane, and my team getting objectives, there's not really much they can do at this point. Once you let the Shaco bot lane get an inhibitor, at this point I think it's really hard to come back. This is when I start to really win, is when one inhibitor goes down. Also, you can see the gold difference actually isn't much, but a lot of this gold difference is because of the towers that I've gotten, my tower damage. I thought that she was going to go in here. Ignite, E, and those 2 boxes, she was done for. So that's actually worth it for me. If I can trade off with the ADC, that's absolutely fine. I don't care. I also think I had Zonia's Hourglass too. I might have been able to survive. Nasus is a beast. Nasus is a beast. Let's see, do I have... I have my TP up, so we're gonna see what we're gonna do. I just purchased a Rabadon's Death Cap, so my AP is 539 right now. At 30 minutes in the game. So we're gonna see if I can deal with the Echo. I've been seeing a lot of Echoes in my games recently. I don't want to ban him either, but he's super annoying against Shaco. So again, we just keep on clearing the waves. Zed is getting mid, that's really good. My Proto Belt and E damage works really well. I'm just gonna have my clone here do some turret damage, even though it's not much. But it's at such a low cooldown, it doesn't matter. So this is pushing in. They don't have long. She goes in on me. Hi, Zonia. But I die here. You can see with the Rabadons, the boxes are doing a lot more damage. I have a box here, fearsome, so that the Yi can't alpha strike. The Kai'Sa's starting to get fed, but as I said, they just leave this alone. Like, I don't know what they're doing. But they just leave this lane alone, get some tower damage. And the gold difference right now isn't even much. Even though we've gotten more towers than they have, they still have a decent amount of gold. They're not super behind here. The Kai'Sa's getting fed, she can shred down the tanks. See, what is she at anyway? I can't see. So I want the blue buff. My boxes are putting out, yeah, they're putting out 200 damage a hit. And they survive an extra 27 seconds on top of the 60. With a 9-second cooldown and 87. If I wanted to, I could place like up to 9 boxes. 9 boxes. Probably up to 10 if I really wanted to. If I placed them perfect, if I placed them like on the cooldown, I could get 10 boxes. That's an insane amount of damage if they walk into that. So they're derping around over here. They saw me. There's a pink ward right there, I think. They saw me, so I'm stopping here. I'm just waiting. Because I really want this inhibitor. Now my team decides that they're gonna go do Baron. So that I can push this. Because if they try to fight me, they're gonna get Baron. Yeah, so they're gonna try to do Baron while I get this inhibitor. Bot lane is pushing hard, so I know that the enemy team, they can't do anything against this. Like at all. They can't do anything. If they go for me, they lose Baron. And I just got the inhib with a box here. Boxes will shred the inhibitors. So the clone resets. The clone comes here. Hi, Zonia. But doesn't matter. My team is gonna get this Baron. And also they don't even recognize this. This tower is gonna go down. This wave is pushed. They get Baron. And then this tower goes down. So overall my death was quite worth it. For what we got out of it. Baron and a tower. Now my last item, controversial item, is Guardian Angel. With Guardian Angel on top of my Magi's, not Magi's, with Guardian Angel on top of my Zonia, I basically can stay invulnerable until my Deceive returns from cooldown. So even if I get caught out, they have to kill me twice, and I can survive Azonias, and then I can deceive out, and I'll escape. Guardian Angel is my last item. I won't buy anything after. Guardian Angel, it gives armor. They're mainly attack damage. We killed the Kaisa here. Let's see how I even got that. I teleport here. I have home guards. Kaisa's right here. And then just, like, that damage is insane. Because Shaco has like AP and AD ratios. So GA is a good item. I have plenty of AP anyway. Now I don't really care what's going on over here. I just want the inhibitor. With the boxes and Lich Bane, you shred turrets and inhibitors. Also with Proto Belt, you can just clear the ways and you can go ahead and start trying to take turrets. They chase super far. With ultimate, I just took the thing. Echo gets speared here. He has to ult out. My brand just decides to die. He's almost dead. Yi goes in on my clone. Decides against it. I have 2 boxes here. Zed gets mid turret for us. So I want this inhibitor now. And notice I take every single inhibitor. Red trinkets are annoying, but I mean, as long as you stay away, you're fine. Also, we have Ocean Drake and Cloud Drake, I think. Yeah, Ocean and Cloud. So I can escape and sustain. Another thing, you can use your boxes on those and have them hop walls and stuff to ward for you. Now, I know that's not warded. I don't know if this is warded, but they're not looking at me or following me, so I just decided to go for this. So with the box and Lich Bane, you're doing pretty decent damage to it. I think I still have my GA up. It's bugged for some reason. So they're coming for me. Now this is, see, the Yi ult is annoying. It just fears him in my general direction. So I ult to avoid some damage. My GA gets popped with the Q. I almost kill him. And then I Zonia. And then my Deceive is back up again. And then I'm out. Also, my team gets the Elder Dragon because they were messing around with me. Now, the game is coming to an end here, and this is where I win the game. Team tries to go in, but it fails. As you can see, I'm not in it, and my entire team just starts to die. But they're tryharding so much, they're cut off. So they're focusing on him, and then I just go in here, I ult, and I'm just taking it down. So I'm trying to take this. This is the clone, this is me. I have box here. They kill these. So box attacks her, the 3 mini boxes, and then she dies to minion aggro. And now Soraka can't even protect the Nexus because she has the damage, and then the minions just win the game. And that's it. Game over. I got 3 honors for this game. Like, this build is just retarded, to be honest. The build, the way that you play, it's pretty broken. I don't see anybody doing Shaco as the carry in the bot lane. I've seen him support. I don't like him as much with support because different builds. I like taking the electrocute with a stopwatch and the extra cooldown reduction rune, the 5%. With electrocute, sudden impact, so whenever you dash, or leap. With the deceive, you get like a bonus lethality and magic pen. And then with, I guess you could take anything instead of the eyeball collection. Yeah, I guess you could take anything with instead of that, but I like the eyeball collection because I like getting kills and stacking it. And finally, Ingenious Hunter for the bonus item cooldown reduction, because you want to be able to Zonia, you want your GA back up, I think it counts for GA, and you want your Proto Belt to be up as much as possible. Proto Belt's good for escaping, getting the CS, pushing lanes, and then your Zonias so that you can be invulnerable while your boxes are attacking, so that you can survive the all-ins that they put on you, the enemy team. Also the armor, and then you want lucidity boots for the extra item spell cooldowns, 5%. Well, I think it's 10, yeah, it's 10. 10% cooldown reduction. So you're ending with a 45% cooldown reduction. Also, even though you're not in team fights, you're still doing the most damage. Usually in all of my games, I do the most damage because you're drawing three of their teammates onto you, and then your team goes and gets all the objectives and gets towers and things. And so while your boxes, you and the clone are basically 1v3 versus the enemy team, your boxes are going to get a ton of damage off of them, ton of peel, and you're going to do the most damage. Brand and I did the most damage in this game. Also, I did the most objective damage with Lichbane and then Rabadons to top it off. And then GA just to survive and get armor. I guess you can... Duskblade is pretty good too for burst. I'll sometimes take Duskblade. It also gives 10% cooldown reduction, so you can sell the Lucidity boots and get a different pair or a different item. But with Lichbane, your clone in a box, you can take any tower you want super quick, and you can take it down the inhibitors, and you can win the game for your team, even though you're not really participating in team fights at all. It's pretty disgusting. Also, I didn't get a chance to just box up like Baron or box up Dragon and have like a team fight around that. But that's one of your strong suits. You place like 5 boxes around the entrances. And if the enemy team wants to go in on that, they have to barge their way through 5 boxes or how many that you have. And that can be so much damage against the enemy team that your team can just clean up. But yeah, I think that's it with the build and the masteries. Oh, another thing. You want to max your W first, then you want to max your E, then you want to max your Q. Maxing your clone last. Don't max R until your last 2 levels. The clone doesn't do very much. Just level 1 clone does just as good as the level 3 clone. When it comes to what it's supposed to do. Turret damage, the 3 boxes it lays upon death. You don't really need to level up your clone. You just do Q third max, and then clone last. And I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed the game, commentary, and yeah, bye-bye.